Okay, y'all. I'm back with part two. This is the email I sent my job that they did not help me. When they suspended me, they told me go home, write an email. I wrote an email that Monday. I was fired that Friday. Remind you, I was paying union dues. The union didn't even help me. So let me finish this email, okay? Okay. On June 11th, I attempt to address a timekeeping issue from a previous evening. June 10th, I approached Manager C and I said, "Hi, Manager C. I tried to clock out last night, but my phone wasn't working because it was dying. I checked my timesheet when I got home and noticed I was clocked out at 7:30 p.m. Before I could finish, she immediately interrupted me and insisted I did not get off at 8:30 p.m. I informed her even if she didn't want to honor 8:30 p.m., she had to honor 7:49. She said she was not changing my time. Although I technically finished working earlier, I believe I was still entitled to be paid until 8:30 because I was still on the premises and I had a morning shift. I'm usually a morning person. I'm using a morning shift and it was an extra shift. If I had stayed in the kitchen talking with her, whether about work or personal matters, I likely would have been paid through 8:30. However, I chose not to stay and talk because she has been unprofessional towards me over the past month, making me uncomfortable to even be around her. That said, I was still on the premises at the time and was actually the last tray passer to deliver the final cart and sweep. I intended to explain and clarify the situation, but she dismissed my concern without looking into it. I felt she should have at least taken the time to verify the information, especially since it involved payroll accuracy. This wasn't the first time something like this has happened. I did become slightly frustrated. Unfortunately, working with Manager C has completely been challenging due to her behavior and attitude in the workplace. She often creates a tense and uncomfortable environment by frequently voicing her personal complaints about her job, including remarks such as, "The managers always make me close. The food make my stomach hurt. They always schedule me shorthanded, and they put the better workers on other shifts." Remind y'all, this is when I first met her. And once I became a better worker, guess what? I was moved off her shift too. Period. In addition, she has openly expressed her frustration about being switched from salary to hourly pay, stating she now has to stay until 8:30 p.m. to receive her full hours. She also brings personal issues into the work environment, including comments about her marital relationships, such as questioning her husband's faithfulness and claiming she can get someone faster if needed. Just ghetto and unprofessional. And I stopped messing with her because she wasn't handling business. Like I was new as heck. And the reason why she stopped liking me, y'all, I had to think about it, like, why did this lady just turn on me? Because I was new. Remind y'all, I have 14 years in manager experience. Even though I don't want to be a manager because people gonna have to run that cash. If you can't run that cash, then no. No. I can do my own thing. I didn't manage this is a side note. I didn't manage retail up into the city. Do not play with me. So that's why I'm not no manager. So, but I'm not gonna step on your toes. If I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna help you and I'm gonna take care of you. Period, point blank. But what I'm not gonna let you do is disrespect me. No shape, form, or fashion. So anywho, I'm like, why this lady? I'm thinking to myself, like, why this lady stop liking me? This lady stopped liking me because she used to have us um make all the workers just miserable because she on there complaining, not utilizing her people. So by me being a manager, I used to step in and just ask my coworkers, like, and I used to tell, I know I'm not your manager, I'm not your manager, but can you do this so our shift can run smoothly? And she got mad that I was doing that. But let me get back to this email. We about to go into part three, so let me get back into this email. I might have explained it in the email, but I'm gonna post my video anyway because this is what happened, and they trying to play me. So anywho, When I first started working for the company, I was part-time and regularly scheduled to work until 8:30 p.m. During those shifts, I noticed the managers would assign me additional tasks, even after they had other employees, even after they sent the other employees home early. Employees who didn't want to stay until 8:30. I was told that the work had already been completed, so I didn't understand why I was given additional tasks if the managers were allowing other employees to go home because all their tasks were finished. And I wanted to stay because then I will only be coming to work for 3 hours. And that's when I started early, since 7:30 p.m. was usually the kitchen finish time. At one point, Manager C advised me to stay out the manager's way and simply clock out on my own when necessary. However, during our recent incident, she acted as if she never given me that advice.